Well, I am back in the studio, as you can tell, and I have got some things going on. My goodness, everything is backfiring on me today, or maybe I'm just still exhausted. I don't know which one it is, but let's see. First and foremost, I want to thank the Thunderbird American Indian Dancers for just being incredible hosts, and you guys always make me feel like I'm coming home, and that's just a wonderful thing. What an incredible weekend. What an incredible weekend. If you've been following along, it's been very busy. It's had its ups and its downs, and each year as I try and do this without a crew, it gets a little bit better, so we'll see how it works. Obviously, I live cast almost the entire event over the weekend. There were a couple of little hiccups here and there, but for the most part, from one end to the other, from literally the opening intertribal all the way through to the final rounds of competition, it was live cast, along with a handful of really great interviews in between on Saturday morning and on Sunday morning that I think the world of. And if you don't follow the Thunderbird American Indian Dancers, you should. And that is their proper name, and there's a public group on Facebook just for you. So get in there, follow them, join in, be a part of it. It's just a wonderful thing. And of course, it'll keep you up to date on things that are going on with them. I know that there are a couple of events coming up in the near future as we get into winter. I know there's something coming up in January and also something in December. Check out the site. Check it out. And definitely support in any way that you possibly can. I can't say enough about this organization. I think they're great. And as much fun as it is, they are working for a great cause. And I think that that's fantastic. So, that being said, I also want to extend my gratitude to the Queens County Farm Museum. I am not going to get through this without getting beeped. So here we go. Thank you to the Queens County Farm Museum, who is always so helpful. And the most important thing for me is access. As a photographer, without access, I have nothing. And they ensure that I have free access. They make sure everything's as convenient as possible for me. And it's greatly appreciated. I've been doing things with the farm since 2012 in different respects. And it's always been a great experience. It's really, really, truly always been a great experience. And if you're in the area, they do have a Facebook presence. They have a website. It's queensfarm.org, or you can just look it up on Google, Queens County Farm Museum. And they've got a calendar of events that goes on all year round. There's some great stuff. They've got probably one of the coolest fall festivals that go on in the area. And of course, the powwow is absolutely one of my favorites. And then they've got several other things that go on, different art festivals and things like that go on there. And it really is a great venue. It's very easy to get to. Yes, they have parking, so you don't have to park on the street. And it's just a fun place. And take the kids. Come on, take the kids out. It is a farm. It's a real farm. They do actually have livestock on the farm and other things to check out, and it's really neat. I know the goats and the pigs are very popular with the little kiddies, especially. So check that out. Definitely support them as well. Supporting the arts is a critical thing, and they do a great job of it. And thank you. So Shout outs to two individuals, Lewis and David. I could never do this without you guys. That's what it boils down to. Lewis is the director for the Thunderbirds, and David is the director for the farm. So, great guys, and if you want to get involved with these people, they're absolutely very enthusiastic about working with people. So it's a wonderful thing. That being said, back in the studio, it took me a couple of days to get vertical again. It is a lot of work providing the kind of coverage that was provided. And of course, I'm there as an event photographer. So long before the exposés and the fine art photography comes out, the event photography comes out, and the event photography is up. So I'll put a link in the description for you. You can get there. Every photograph is up. This is a completely unedited, raw gallery. So even the stuff that didn't work out is still in there. And you get to kind of see the secret sauce of my process, which includes shoot a lot. So one gallery took 3 albums, and I will tell you there are 2,618 images in there. So if you were there, I guarantee I gotcha. Somewhere, at least. The coverage started from right at the beginning all the way right up to the end. So if you were there, if you were participating, this is your opportunity to get whatever you want from that archive. God bless you. Enjoy. Obviously, you know, there's digital downloads, and you get to take advantage of my radically reduced print services so that you don't waste my images on, you know, garbage print services like CBS, Shutterfly, Costco, which actually I think they're both going through Shutterfly now anyways. You can get some high quality prints if you want them at my price, which is wonderful. That's a great opportunity. And you can get digitals to send all over to grandma, grandpa, your cousin Lewis, Charlie on the corner, I don't know, used to populate your Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok, and create radical reels out of it. I don't mind. It is there for you as my way of saying thank you. So have at it. Enjoy. Take your time. Go through it. It is a massive archive. It will take you a little bit of time to find exactly what you want. But especially if you were a participant or a competitor, there is enough in there to build quite the album. There's enough in there for you to build quite the album. And it's a great opportunity to get pictures of your friends. And one of the things that I think we forget in this day and age of social media and clicking away with our phone is the only thing we get to keep from an experience, a wedding, a family gathering, an event, a powwow, are the photographs. At the end, the people disperse, the furniture goes back where it goes, the food is gone, the decorations are gone, all of that is gone. The only thing you get to keep are the photographs and the memories, and our memories fade eventually as well. But having those photographs give us a chance to relive and share those things in a special way. And yes, taking pictures on your cell phone is one way of doing that, but it is definitely not the same. And if you're like 99.9% of the general populace, if it's born in your cell phone, it will die in your cell phone. And that's just not the same thing. And people can't inherit that. You can't share that in the same way with people. So there you go. My gift to you, the full event photography from the Thunderbirds powwow at the Queens County Farm Museum. So, and that's the 47th one. So this is a huge thing. We're almost to 50. I believe that the farm is just now 50 years old, and I think the Thunderbirds are just slightly over 50 years old. Don't quote me on that. And I'm sure Lewis will be watching this, and he'll correct me the next time I see him. So I get corrected frequently because I try and line up the dots with him, and it gets a little confusing because, quite frankly, he's been around a very long time. I've been around for a long time. He gets the very part. Anyways, thank you again for joining me this weekend. Thank you again for your support and doing all of this stuff. Things to come. I already announced that the Thunderbirds have events coming up, and I already announced the Queen's Farm has events coming up. Some great stuff. Make sure that you check them out. They're both available online. They're both available on Facebook. I'll try to remember to put up some links for you to go with that. I will definitely get up a link for this gallery for you guys. I can only keep it up till August 31st, so don't waste any time. There's a lot to go through to find everything that you want. It has all kinds of great little tools in there to help you get where you want to go and get what you want out of it and fit it into your lifestyle. So enjoy. Take advantage of it. There's a rare opportunity to use those things under these circumstances. It's a very rare opportunity, actually. I think maybe once or twice a year I create a situation like this. So, and it's got to be short term. Sorry, I got to pay to keep it up there, and I'm not making any money off it, really. So take it, at least help it pay for itself, and I appreciate your support in all of this stuff. Things that are coming up on my end, by the time the gallery comes down, I will have produced the editorial photography for this, which I narrowed down that 2,600 images down to a couple of hundred images, and that's the editorial photography. And then from that, I will select a dozen images, and I will get to work on Living Connection Volume 2. Living Connection Volume 1 had its birth at the powwow last year, and Living Connection Volume 2 is having its birth right now from the powwow this year. That being said, again, I can't thank you enough for your support. It's an amazing thing, and I can't do this stuff without you guys. I really, really, truly can't. So, remember those names. Thunderbird American Indian Dancer, Queens County Farm Museum, and I'm Chris from Christopher Haynes Photography, reminding you, keep your camera handy. There's always something to shoot.